God morning and good morning. Welcome to Talking Cancer, My Journey, My Way. I am your host, Luis Lopez. Thank God for the wake up. Thank God for the wake up. And thank God for the wake up. Um, first of all, I'd just like to say, I'd like to just ask, I would like to just ask God or just thank God um, for just every day. Thanking you for just giving me another day of life, another day of chance, another day of opportunity to become and be better and to walk in such a way that you approve. God, I'm already battling a tough fight, I believe. And your will is your will. I understand that. I will continue to just move forward. I will continue to operate as um, a motivator, a a humanitarian, and just a lover of life and you. I ask that you continue to watch over me. I'll ask you to continue to heal and rid my body of this disease so I could continue to move forward walking as you would walk. Um, I ask you for your help every day. And I just want to thank you for all the help that you've already given me each and every wake up. Thank you. I ask all of this in your son's name. Amen. Um, well, I'm here today, and you know what? It's a trip because um, these these hospital visits, cause I hadn't been to a visit in a while, and these hospital visits really put me in a funk, to say the least. You go and you do these blood tests and CTs and MRIs and stuff like that, and your brain it just starts working. It starts eating at you. And that's kind of where I'm at. I thought I was able to get over that yesterday, and I wasn't. Um, I started off good, you know, and then I started going down the rabbit hole because I received my blood work test. So I'm digging and I'm looking at all this stuff and what does this mean, and trying to compare it from the last time and so on and so forth. So, um, you know, and I just don't like that. I don't like that. I hate being in this mind frame, you know, and just reading stuff on my own. Um, and I definitely will need to get more information from the doctor when I go there tomorrow, Friday. Uh, See what they have to say. I'm pretty sure they're gonna say a bunch of stuff, and then I have to absorb all of that. When I felt just mentally, strong, but again, I am human, and it's not easy to stay in that frame of mind. You know, um, and these appointments just bring out the worst in me. It brings out the worry in me. Again, I know this is all in God's hands. I know this is all God's will. I understand that. I get that cold heartedly. You know, so I do. I leave it there. I leave it there. I leave it at the altar. All my issues, all my problems are there. And but I am human, and he did give me a brain to think. You know, and I worry. This is just the simple truth. No matter what. But I was in a great space until these doctor's appointments came back. Whether or not my health was good or not, I was in a good space. Now, reading and things like that, not in such a good space. Now I'm reanalyzing and, rethinking of everything. Well, I think probably the biggest thing, in regards to my blood markers, which is my CEA tumor markers, is that actually they went up. They went up by like 3 points. I think it was. I want to say it was like 4 point. The last time, which was in May. I want to say it was 4.6 or something like that. Let me go ahead and I might have to log back in real quick to my chart. But yeah, I believe it was like 4.6, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let me see. On May 11th, it was 4.2. My CEA markers, which was actually a little bit above normal. A healthy, like, so if you're like a non-smoker, your CEA tumor marker should be, for somebody that's non-smoking, like 3.8 or less. Preferably nothing. And so yesterday, I went up to I got my blood results back, and I'm up to 7.3, and I don't like the way that sounds. I believe as a human being, I have every right to be worried. As I see, my tumor markers go up. I don't want to see that. Probably another reason why I didn't care about going to the doctor, because it stops me from, it stops my positive energy. It stops my, my living. It stops and puts me back into a worried state. And that bothers me. I don't like being there. I don't like to cry. Any of that. But that's what I feel like I'm at right now. Because that's what the doctor does to me. So I just wanted to, let you know that, hey, it's not all just everything's okay. It's not. And I go through things just as much as the next man. I choose to, try to do my best to remain positive as much as I can, and as much as I pushed all the negativity away, you know, me thinking that, hey, it's gone. I feel great. I feel great. All of this stuff, whatever. One little doctor visit, and that worry comes right back. It's a trip how the human mind works. Again, I know I'm doing all I can to be just to be good. You know, my lifestyle, my eating, my nutrition, um, all the things that I feel like I should be doing. And truly knowing that, my life is in God's hands at the end of the day. But as a human being, I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't worried. Today, you know, today is I worry today. And maybe soon I could get this thing out of my head, but today I worry. And that's just the way the cancer business is. I'm going to continue just to navigate. I'm going to continue just to um, understand, continue to build my relationship, and continue just to fight and bring you news to help you, to help the next man so they don't have to go through the worry. And that starts with early pre-screening. That starts with changing the screening age. And I don't care who is in charge of it. The United States Preventive Services Task Force, the USPSTF, or the CDC, or whoever is in control of that, needs to change it. The only issue that I can see, I'm not a medical person, I'm not a scientist, I'm not any of that, but the only issue that I see with early screening is the sedation. And the sedation, it doesn't matter if you're old or young. There's a possibility something could go wrong. Period. But that doesn't have an age limit. You're going to face that same issue whether you're 45 or 30. Doesn't matter. So change it. I beg of you, if anybody in the CDC or the USPSTF is listening, please take this into consideration so we can help alleviate the worry. you could save the 30-year-old that hasn't even been diagnosed yet, that has a precancerous polyp, and remove it. You literally have the opportunity to save hundreds and thousands of lives a year. And you don't take that opportunity. The whole purpose of talking cancer is to speak my mind and let you know, because I would be wrong if I didn't say something. You know, even if I don't get to my destination in changing this policy, I pray that someone will pick up the ball and continue this work to one day these policies will change. You know, like I said, I'm not the only one that thinks this way. And I'm pretty sure there are more besides me and Randy Gonzalez. Shout out to the Inky Boys. Yeah, so today is one of those days. And I know I will get out this funk, but today is that day. You know, and I'm still sitting here just, waiting to see the CT scan, so my brain is still in that element. It just is what it is. It's just human nature to think. No matter how much you know, God is on your side. It just is what it is. Thank you for tuning in to Talking Cancer. I'm your host, Luis Lopez. Be sure to like, share, or subscribe. Follow even. As you know, you can find me on all your favorite streaming platforms. Thank you for your time, and I'm out. Peace, love, one.